Paranoid Android, Radiohead, a computer. I got nothing else to say because that is everything. It's just so good. There's nothing else to say. I think up to this day, it's probably it's like just a little bit below favorite song of Radiohead. Cause like my favorite song of Radiohead is Body Snatchers. But it's like Paranoid Android is so close to that. Extremely close. And it's funny because those two songs, like Paranoid Android from OK Computer, Body Snatchers from In Rainbows, but actually my favorite album is Hail to the Thief, which is none of those two. Like for a while, my favorite album was In Rainbows, but then I'd end up liking Hail to the Thief better as an album. Like on In Rainbows, I have better rated songs, but also I have like lesser rated songs. So on average, it goes a tiny bit below Hail to the Thief for me. Whereas on Hail to the Thief, it's like everything is good. Nothing might be as good as Body Snatchers or Reckoner, but on average, it's better. Just for me. So as a whole product, let's call it. But yeah, I still love all of them. Even Pablo Honey. I learned to love Pablo Honey. Because yeah, it does have a lot of very different songs from what Radiohead came to be. But it still has some very, very good songs. We have to acknowledge that. Alright then. Silver. Gotta go silver. Silver all over the place. All over again, brother. I'll try with this magic. How much is that? 38? That's actually enough. I kinda need to take a picture, a mental picture to this magic. I can actually take it like a real picture. There you go. But a mental picture is also useful. Okay. Okay, okay, so then here, like on this case, I have about 30, yeah, 30 magic. So yeah, 30 magic is actually enough to do like button enchant plus 2 Regos. But that's extremely hard on this version of the road because I cannot see Lindsey. Like, good luck having a visual cue with this. So I'm probably just doing moving enchant, I think. See if I can get one at least. This is extremely hard. Yeah, because a Rego isn't that hard. I got some Regos last time. Maybe I'm getting a slowdown in the animation, I feel like. But with this one, you don't move in the cutscene, so. Might be worth skipping that to save magic. Yeah. Yeah, like it's we kind of need some kind of balance. It's like the only real reason to we want sanity recoveries here is to like make other recoveries in case we have explosion. And if we don't have it, it's not that important, although it still gives you a couple Chaturga records in later Lindsey for free, let's call it. And also prevents you from going low health. Like I don't remember how tight we were on health without a single sanity recovery. Like I think it's just fine. Like we're barely below 40. And if I got seen too much by some enemies, I get less. Although on this road, I'm 10 sanity up because of the lack of a Mantorok zombie on hallway. Maybe even 2 of them, but I think it's just 1. I don't quite remember. So at least that helps. And also I have like one more on the Like there's a possibility of full sanity at the beginning with the broad skip if the recovery finishes. So in general, this road should have, well, that actually, that's gonna be for both roads, but whatever. You could try sneaking to the bracelet and not casting recoveries. I mean, if you get enchant, you're gonna be full stamina regardless. Even if you, like, with 2 spells, you also get full stamina. Because we're full stamina here, you know? So, like, how much you waste here is like nothing. The stamina is to grind magic. Well, in that case, you just circle around. Because I think you cover more space doing that. Or circle around doing sneak, I guess. But yeah, that could be. But although without, let me think. We run out of magic. I don't even know where we're gonna run out of magic so far. I guess I need to get my hands dirty and just try some stuff and see which one sucks. Like, let me go for the most expensive one, which is this one. So this allows me 1 record and even 2 with this magic, but that's like 0 then. Like I might have trouble for the next tutorial one. But let's just try this one. It fails, it fails. I have like a million save states on this room. Alright, so that's 25. That's not enough for a record. It's like barely enough. So at least on this one, I will need to sneak here. Floating cookery, yeah. It's so funny. Just like in Elia. It seems that it's like Anchor region really likes invisible characters. I lose it there. I'm gonna have enough magic for the next one. Would be amazing if we could recover stamina during those 2 cutscenes while placing those items.
This can't be happening.
So here I can do a record. And then this one depends whether I have explosion or not. And let's say even like what about being low sanity here too? Like, I will need to waste that and then do a record here. If it doesn't explode, I'm kind of good in magic actually. I didn't expect that. It's actually alright. As soon as you do a good no magic message, you might be just fine in magic. Let me go back here. This. Just to see without explosion. If you're low on magic, could you do the start reset? Regain it? I don't think so. I mean, how are you doing that so far? I have no idea how that works, by the way. You're doing it with a summon, I think? We don't even have summon yet. Give me a second. My cat, I think she wants to get in. Yeah, and like doing a summon, that's like 8 seconds. I don't remember. Yeah, it's just better to just sneak. Kitty, how are you doing? How's it going? Okay. We're gonna get a pussy cam. A little bit. Pussy and controller cam. Keyboard. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh shit. Alright. Yeah? Okay.
I can't. No, no, no. Don't let him. Don't let him get me. Oh, help me.
No. Come on. Yeah, we're actually kind of fine in magic. And then the possible effect is right here. That's loot bad, I think. Ouch. So then I need that. I won't have enough for pull. I think pull is 40, right? Should be 40. Yeah, okay. So, but that's, ouch. That's alright so far. I mean, if I'm really, really low in magic, I can always do a no magic message of recoveries for the end. Can't really hear her because of the noise gate, but she's purring like hell right now. Alright, let's get a little bit here. Okay, that's on 2. Now, if I'm good in magic here, I'm gonna save 10 magic for this, because I don't need a spell here, and 10 magic here, it's enough magic for the pool later, so that's That's totally alright. Now let's try something else on this one. Let's try just one reco here. Did they even recover magic during that? Yeah, I'm definitely recovering magic. Okay. So let's come back here. So the difference is it's just gonna be 10 magic, but I want to know how are we gonna be on sanity in case explosion is active here. So yeah, we're just missing one recovery, which it'll be the next one, because here with these zombies, this is definitely below 50%. I feel like it should be below. Definitely looks below. Come on, not yet. Oh yeah, because in the other one we skipped the first recovery.
Remember me, Alex.
That was sneak.
This can't be happening.
I'm gonna have enough for this one. Yeah, just enough. But is that explosion? That's actually not an explosion. That really looks below 50%. Because it's not, it's like right on 50. I have like 63. How much do I need? It's the limit. I think that's actually the limit. That was exactly the limit. So that's probably not safe because you are one vision of a Reaper away from that. So most likely not gonna be a recovery here. But we got the first recovery. So actually it looks kind of fine. Or like just like the other. He's saying. I don't quite remember my strat for this part. I think it's from here until here. And this. That. Alright, so that's a lot of magic. Let's try without. we're gonna have to be super conscious about magic. Like, magic management is gonna be a thing on this one. If you don't want to run into no magic messages, like unnecessary ones. Supposed to sneak there.
Don't let him get me. Oh,
Please don't press the poison. Thanks. Yo. Oh, that sucks. The poison didn't allow me to do that. Oh no. It's like the worst outcome. Poison without explosion.
This is real.
Whatever. Yeah, so even wasting one spell there, we had enough for a pool, so we're fine. Alright, let's try one more. Without sanity recoveries at all. To see how tight we are on health and all that. Wait a second. I don't know where I am. Okay, there you go. Honestly, I think this might be my least favorite chapter. I'm not a huge fan of Lindsey. Oh, dude. That's welcome to Eternal Darkness. Lindsey has always been the worst chapter. Nice to know I'm not alone. Yeah, like, I mean, the worst, not necessarily, it's a cool chapter in the sense that it has a lot of stuff, but I think it's kind of the hardest one, likely. Like, it's the hardest one without being that fun, you know, because Kareem is also hard, but Kareem is so fucking fun. I love playing Kareem. And like Anthony also has some hard stuff, but I also have fun playing Anthony. But Lindsey is like this. You have to be conscious of so much stuff, and it has one stupid hard trick that either saves 27 seconds or makes you fail 40. And then Silver Skip, which is a run killer. If you fail Silver Skip, it's like you lose like a minute or more, probably more than a minute. Going on. Yeah, Michael is also very fun. Michael has this thing that is extremely consistent so far. The only bad part is the horrors, which we don't have control. But outside of the horrors, it's super consistent. What's going on here? What are you looking at? There's nothing there. No ghost. Promise. But yeah, Lindsey has been the biggest struggle, like on every level, because on like when you are learning the game for the first time, you have to learn the traps and stuff like that. And like Lindsey is a hard one to start learning. And then when you get to top level, you have to learn the other stuff, and it keeps getting harder and harder. All right, so let's say I don't have explosion. Oh, but if I don't have explosion, I'm gonna be doing recoveries. Actually, I want explosion, so I don't recover health, and let's see how it goes with that. And if I'm low health with that, that's a good test. Still new enough where I don't have all the roads memorized, have cheat sheet and stuff. Yeah, of course. I mean, I still use stuff. I've shown this a couple times, but I don't think I've shown it to you. Okay, there you go. So this is my CRT. I really kind of bring this thing closer. Whatever. It's kind of there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably barely see it. Maybe on scene there. So that right there. Let me change this. I don't know if you recognize that. That thing is so dusty. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't see that. Exactly. Yeah, is that. And what is on the other thing, like this post-it right here, and that one. There's four of them. Um, those post-its are for cousin storage because I have a visual cue for the frame perfect thing. Joking. But yeah, even until this day, because Enga has seen so many roads that I just cannot remember all of them. It's impossible for me. It's too many. So up to this day, I keep my Enga road there. And in the old times, I actually had two post-its, one for Alex and one for Edward. But now it's just one. And then I usually also keep a page for assignments that I have, a Google Sheet. Like every time we change the road on the first, I don't know, 5 runs or 10 runs, I need to have that just in case. Nope, out of range, of course. How did explosion go back to? Oh no, that's what I'm doing. Never mind.
Remember me, Alex. This isn't really happening.
Okay, still enough sanity to don't get the horror health damage, because that one sucks.
No, what are you? Get away from me.
Oh, and by the way, Pound, seems that you finally got Dolphin to work. That came out really late. My commentary. That's good. So I guess it was the version at the end. Oh my god! Oh my god! I think it's from here. If I sneak. Yeah. There until the zombie. It was. Okay, good. Nice. There's also like you were talking about, you got a save file from the internet. If you want the other versions, there's save files for all the versions, by the way, on speedrun.com. And there's also save states for US at least. And I don't think I uploaded my Japanese save states, or maybe I did. I don't remember. But the ones for US, I think they are on the Discord somewhere. If you want, like, it's save state for the old road, or like everything before FreeCast, let's call it, like just like a week old, and it's for like the whole speedrun. Lotion. Just do that. Okay, health. It's looking green a little bit. I can technically guarantee that one, but I don't think it's worth it. No, because it takes more than 2 seconds. Never mind.
Deep into that
Wonderful.
darkness, this can't.
Alright. So now I won't be doing this spell here. That's like going back to all times. And then my position here highly depends on whether I'm doing extra spells on items or not. You saw those? Okay, good. Nice. Yeah, I've been uploading everything because it's just so useful to have all those things, especially since we run New Game Plus technically. Like, that way, if someone is new to the game and doesn't want to complete the game 3 times to start running, they will just have the thing immediately. And the saves, they're just handy, and I have them, so there's like no reason not to share them. So here. Well, whatever. I just finished that, actually. That wasn't a Reiko. Or was it? No, I think it was. Alright then. Anything to do on this cutscene? I wonder. It's too far. Just found another weird thing to do with that sword thing. Really nice. I want to see it. No, it just cancels spells. Although there was some weird... Oh, you know what? That might do something. At least for Japanese. Because in Japanese we have a cooldown after the cutscene. It's not that long though. It's like 90 frames, I think.
Do not touch the heart, flesh and bone, lest you become like me, a
Dead, rotten husk. Yeah, there were some weird frames there. Can't tell really what it was. No, actually that's probably just slower. But I find it super crazy that this thing remains after the cutscene. Pretty cool. Let's watch this. Oh, you got it here. Okay, good. What the fuck? Like, what is that thing trying to imitate? Nice. Maybe one of the portals? I think Sir said that there was some portals flying or hovering. I think it's so weird. Oh yeah, and disappears with the pause. Interesting. Well, I guess the next step would be, I don't know, maybe of doing it with other weapons. See how the thing changes. At this point, I have no idea. It looks like it's trying to be two things. Yeah, yeah. One of the things was definitely Alex with Gladius and gun. Which gun? Like the revolver or the shotgun? revolver. Okay. Yeah, it got pretty big. Was there a horror on that Trapper Dimension? No, I don't think some Trappers have those. Um, but yeah, I was thinking about the portals, maybe, or something related, or like the weird things that recover your stats on the Trapper Dimension, something like that. You know, I don't know. I mean, those have particles, and maybe took like the form of if you do a polygon, well, not a polyhedron with the with the particles or something. I don't know. Try and attempt the district with other summons. Shape never became a zombie or a horror. Spawn in as Alex. Oh, that's interesting. Well, there's definitely something special about Trappers. Trappers can trigger some weird shit. There's a glitch that Sir got one time. I don't know where to find it. I don't know if I have a clip of it because I show it on the stream. But he managed to get a wrong cutscene in the Guardian fight with a Trapper. So it was something I summoned in a Trapper, and I don't remember exactly what we did, but something happens with the Trapper, and then the next phase of the Black Guardian, instead of seeing the cutscene of the current alignment, you are gonna see a cutscene of a different alignment. I think it's the alignment of the Trapper, actually, if I remember correctly. So you can see like a cutscene of the Chaturga Black Guardian on the Oyao Black Guardian, for instance. It's so weird, and it's just the cutscene, nothing else. After that, everything's normal. It's so weird. Like that's one of those glitches that has been really, really weird and don't have any use, and also not a single explanation. Definitely have a bunch of those. And it was like legit. Like you can get it on console, probably. There wasn't any hacky stuff for that one. Because there's another one that is very interesting, which is turning Alex into a Trapper. But that one requires some hack. Wonder if these things work on console. Yeah, that's a good question. I still need to test a lot of these stuff on console. See if any of these crashes. I think it's probably gonna be alright. Like so far, the last versions of Dolphin have been very close to console in terms of crashes. You know, old versions weren't as good as that. Last year I have an old version that didn't emulate the crashes of Kareem on the horror, because those were like possible crashes that you could get on a run, but you couldn't get it on like emulator would just go on, and that's why at that time I was kind of against emulator. But then later versions emulate those, so it's totally fine. It's fair. Should do a no magic message here. Maybe get this thing into the cutscene more properly. Interesting. Frames are still going on, but that's it. Soft lock. That one entered. I wonder if I can trigger the glitch. Let's see if I can bypass the Japanese patch. Not quite. Door's open, so maybe with a more precise one I can do it. It's one of the few things that people actually patch on this game. Like you see, there's some black bars here. You cannot move here on Japanese for like 90 frames. And that's because on US, if you pause here, let's do it cheap here and force a pause. Or maybe you already seen this, but haven't. So I'm gonna force a pause. This is something you can do on US, and I think on PAL too. And if you happen to save 90 frames before 90 frames after the cutscene, this is what happens. The door's closed. And it's closed forever and you're stuck here. Like this can happen to you if you are a casual and you save like right after the cutscene. And it actually happened to me once. It happened to me once long ago. It was that's so sad. Yeah, like it's a hard lock. It's not even a soft lock. You're stuck here forever on a casual hard lock. So I got this a lot time ago, but it was while I was practicing, and I got it after a save and load, and then I got the file with that. But I was confused because it was at the same time I was messing with flags, so I thought this was probably just me putting a flag incorrectly or something in the memory. So I dismissed it. And then long after that, I noticed the difference on Japanese. And I thought, oh, what about that? Let's try to save or something. I don't know. And then I got it. So they actually found this on playtest between versions. This will be like the biggest troll we can do to the current playthrough they're doing. Still jailing to save right after this. And then the playthrough is over. Like there is a way out, technically. You can do a cutscene storage. Or a zombie clip. I guess you can do a zombie clip into the door. No, wait, no Pargon, no zombies. No, only cutscene storage is the only way out. Skip the chapter. Not enough Paragon, exactly. There's never enough Paragon. Oh, the other day you were talking about memes, and I totally forgot that I have this on my channel. I have a command called quote, and it's any user level, so you can use it too. And it just gives a quote from the game. Okay, Pussycam is over, and she probably wants to get out of the room, so. Cat is gone. It's a good name. I've been having the names of the chapters for a while, but I might change them at some point. I don't know. Kind of feel like I need more splits, because like the longer the split, the less precision you have to, like, I don't know, sum of best or things like that. A meme name for each other. Nice. You gotta go on Michael, like, what was the name? Like, Patterson. What's the other? McCartney, something like that. They're all dead. There you go. Alright, this is Edward Skip, right? This is what we're going for now. It's the time. Finally time. Yeah, new Ed Skip. So, did I actually spend my money? Yeah. Okay, so I really want to show this. I need to know if any of you have this scratch, because this is only happening on Alex, like right after Lindsey so far. I haven't done anything after Lindsey, you know, like after this Alex segment. But like on the previous Alex segment, this doesn't happen. So I'm guessing this is either related to explosion or sanity effects. It didn't have the scratch. Okay. Okay, and this is so weird because look at this. Like, we're gonna wait a little bit. It has similar crashing console. Yeah, but just look at this. Wait for it. Alright. So enchantment is gone. And now I'm going to attempt it again. So it only happens with enchant, but also only happens on this segment, because on the previous segment we have enchant too, but it doesn't cause the crash. So I don't know. Is it starting with the enchant on Alex, or is it something else? I have no idea what it is. And it's kind of scary because that means if this is a consistent crash, this trick isn't as easy as I thought, because I mean it's still easy, but you cannot let this spell, the first spell. Oh, wait a second. Can I do the dispel immediately? I don't need a first spell, or do I? Because as far as that one isn't cancelled, you're fine. Like cancel with a rune. There's always the option of doing the other new error skip. Yeah. Wait, what is the other new error skip? Like from here instead, not matching it with this spell. I'm guessing. Oh, I still need to assign this on Lindsey. I totally forgot about that. Ed Skip I posted only uses one spell. Okay. Oh, you're right. Okay, so actually we're fine. Good. Yeah, just that and not double spell like here. I'm a dummy. Yeah, there you go. Weird camera I got there. Hello there. With trappers? I don't think I've done anything with trappers. From the corner? Or did I? I don't remember. I just don't remember. Also, after this, I think Mac's still here. Nice. What the fuck was that, dude? You can sell a trapper into an enchant and run through so it gets enchanted during the cutscene. I don't think I did that. Maybe I just don't remember, really. Just too much new stuff. I love that Max is here. Alright then, Max is chilling. I kinda wanna time the difference of the two strats. Also, about assignments. I can probably do this at the end of Lindsey when we put the. Do you remember that? Okay, good. Because I don't. Nice. Some people say I've heard from some streamers that when you stream, like when you do stuff in stream instead of offline, you usually forget a lot about what you stream because of multitask. You're just looking at the game, looking at the stream, the stats, the frames, the chat, and all those things at the same time. Too much multitask seems to affect memory. I totally believe that because my memory is not the best related to streams. Because unrelated to streams, I have super good memory. I have like not photographic memory, but close. I never forget faces and some stuff. I remember occasions and situations way better than pretty much all my friends that were on the same situations. But on the stream, I tend to forget some basic stuff. You're not going insane. Yeah, don't worry. It's just me. I am the insane. But yeah, I just heard that from a couple streamers that there's some memory problems with multitask. Okay. Alright, so during the pool, I can assign this and this. They don't need enchant. And yeah, just that. So then here, okay, so the assignment, both roads assign the dispel at different points, but both do it. Okay. So that's totally fine to not be on the comparison on the LOTAD. So I'm gonna start with this. Yeah, that's fine. So then we got this. Can I move during this? From where can I start moving? Or is it always? And not yet. Like here. Yeah. And then I should do. I don't know if there is enough time to do a record here. I would love to have enough time for that. And so what if I'm too late on this? Yeah, that's later. Let's just get a war scammer. You know, I've said this a couple times, but Edward Skip was like, we theorized Edward Skip for a while before Sir actually discovered a way to do it, and like for a lot of time it was just like we were thinking what chapter could be Skip, you know. And at some point we came out with the idea of Edward because like I think it was one day that I was messing around with Out of Bounds, just hacking Out of Bounds, and one day I had the idea of just hacking into this wall, and then we saw that the cutscene was triggered, and then after the cutscene you were inside the thing, and like the loading zone is just there, really. So, and with that you have the stethoscope, and with the stethoscope there's nothing that you need to complete on anywhere. So I remember theorizing that a lot, and we came with some different ideas and all that. And I remember I even finished the game one time, just testing if it worked without Edward. And then like we were always thinking how hard and how close also we were to skipping Edward. You know, you're like just 50 units to get into the thing. And it's so funny that today there isn't just one way to skip Edward, but there's like 5 ways to do it. Like there's 3 main mechanics to skip it, but the third one has several ways to do it. Because there's like zombie clip, cutscene storage, and now freecast, and the freecast one has many variations. Oh, and there's actually another one. There's the what's it called? External frame buffer. That was before free guest. It's slower than zombie clip. That's why I didn't make it into runs. But there's like 4 different mechanics to skip Edward today. He's so cool. No. There you go. Alright, so there's enough time for Rego. Wait, I'm just messing around, by the way. It's not active. Oh, this one is not active. Interesting. I'm excited for Paul chapter. Could be a lot of cool stuff in there. Yeah, there already is. Sir already got 2 things, I think. One for the custodian that looks promising, and the other is on the organ with the trapper. And I don't remember if the custodian one was a trapper too, but there's those 2. And I don't know, like, what else. There was possibilities for the monk, but I think we're missing like 1 step to get it. And then Anthony, I don't see any improvement, I think. Likely. And I don't know what else. We would need to look for some other cutscenes, maybe. Alright, what time is it? Getting a little bit sleepy. I'm actually not sleepy, I'm more just tired with the eyes. Here. There's going to be a lot of stuff on the horror. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, for sure. I can't really figure out. I can't think of ideas right now, but that's definitely a thing that could work. Just to gain access during the horror. Yeah, the current method isn't that slow, or rather, no, it's fast. But what I mean is, I don't know if it's gonna be something faster. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, the first horror cutscene. Oh, that's definitely gonna be something, because it's a loading zone. That's gonna be cool. Great. And then for the crossbow part, if there is something there, I feel like it's probably gonna be slower, but if it is more consistent, it might be worth it. Unlike the death skip. And then what else? I don't know. There's a second custodian cutscene. Maybe it has something. But who knows? Yeah, that's what I can think of. You can skip the first cutscene entirely with summon. Nice. And what about enchant? Summon still takes a lot. Like, I feel, well, the cutscene isn't that large. I feel like summon's probably slower, sadly. I miss you testing Anthony, but using free cast. Can you skip his or getting? Yeah, actually, Sor got that. I didn't look into Anthony at all because you don't have other spells. You only have enchant, and that means it's slower because it's like you gotta do a lot of stuff to set up. It's the end of summon. Oh, because you're moving. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay. Then I have to time them. Alright, I should load this part. Because it's like 90% positive that it saves time, the new letter skip. Like there's no way it doesn't save time. There's just no way. On the other one, we get completely out of the way of the road, and we summon a creature. So I don't need to load the other one, the old one, because I have that from NTIS. So I kind of just need this one. But I guess I kind of need the differences between them. Oh no, but one is measured from after the piano, so that's good. Yeah, actually, it's fine. Like, I would need to compare a little bit of timing here. Like, no, wait. I don't do that actually. Okay, so the old Alex 7, 25. And then Alex 8. It's gonna be 0 on the new one. Compared to with a certain rhythm to avoid casting a spell, or right here, or canceling it, or just by doing a recovery explosion. Yeah. You can just cancel that by either canceling a spell, casting a spell, or canceling it, or just by doing a recovery explosion. And then we got the page, but we are not done yet with this Alex segment. We need to go to the second floor to do something very important. We're gonna get on this corner on the bathroom, and we're gonna summon a zombie. And I also did some assignments there. Just
yeah, the assignment,
because why not? So this
it's gonna change.
This is the protagonist.
Like I need to remember that.
This zombie's gonna get into the bathroom.
I need to assign that at some other point.
And then when it gets out, it's gonna push Alex.
We need to discount that.
Out of bounds. And then Alex is gonna run towards the trigger of this cutscene. And voila, that allows you to skip Edward entirely, because this is what you normally do after Edward.
Probably around there, because the pause will happen
yet, but we're gonna use it
on the other one too. Okay, so 53 minus the assignment.
Super good. Like a big you can just and I also did some aside, very important. We're gonna get on this corner on the bathroom, and we're gonna summon a zombie.
Yeah, probably like 2 seconds. That's usually what an assignment takes. Between 1.5 and 2 seconds, depending how human you are. Okay, so I have a minute and 16. A minute and 16 seconds. More or less. Like that's the threshold. From there down, we save time. With the new stuff. So let's do that. Let's go to Alex 7. Back here. There. I'm gonna measure from the next room, so I'm actually gonna start using the first slot. TIS. I feel like it's more consistent. Well, this isn't as bad. Like, I don't actually need to TIS this. No, let's do it. I said the same thing on the first stream. And that was like 2 hours of the same stream. Scrolls. You know, I was thinking, I just thought the spells of free cast doesn't get cancelled by cutscenes. Like normal spells.
I wonder if that has some application with cutscene storage. You know, because any other spell would get cancelled after cutscene storage because you're watching a cutscene, but these ones probably won't. That just opens possibilities, maybe? To make that consider even more crazy? Who knows? I'm just gonna throw it there. Alright, so here I need to get this spell, which I don't have, by the way, yet. No, I have it. Okay, never mind. Oh, but I need the other. This one. Which would be assigned on the other one too, so it's fine for the timing. So. And actually, I'm gonna be on the first one. So there. Four. Five actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's a good thread. It's just until there, so. Okay, new, Ed Skip. Okay. No, wait. No, I did it from the next row. There you go. That's looking like a good time save. Let me do that math on a sheet so I don't fuck it up. So we got 25, 51.5 minus 32.5. 44 seconds! What the fuck? Really? Am I missing anything here? That's so much. 44 seconds is too much. Like, I can do a run and maybe get a free PvE with that. Ugh. Oh, that's amazing. I think I'm not missing anything. I hope I'm not missing anything. Yo. Goodbye. Green barrier. Alright. That is so much. That's so cool. There's already 17 seconds in Kareem, 40 for him, yeah. And there is about 4 seconds on Lindsey with hallway skip. So that's like 4 you get 21 plus 44 you got a minute 5. Oh, okay, so zombie text, that's important. Okay, so about the lobby, no, the problem is zombie text. I actually need to discount that because we're gonna get a zombie text regardless at some point in the run. Like it's in this case, it's gonna happen on Peter. Biggie skip, unless there is a alternative way to Biggie skip, and then we do no zombie in the entire run. Which it could happen. Who knows? About the lobby, you mean the main room 69, the hub of the mansion? Because what I was thinking is the movement in the lobby in that part is the same from both. Like I only measure the parts that are different. You know? So on this on new one, on Alex 8th, you get to the piano and then nothing else. So that's the 0. And on the other is you get to the piano plus zombie skip. So I just add that part. And then on the other one, the movement until the second floor is the same. And then the only part that changes is the hallway, the second floor hallway, and that's the part I measured on both. Like it was 25 seconds on the old road, just getting like doing a dispel and getting to the page. And it's 32 on the new one, which is with error skip. But yeah, I need to discount text. So it's less than 44. I mean, again, unless we find a way to don't do zombies at all. And I would say even more time because we don't even need to create it. Okay, let's see. So that's actually, if someone wants to look for something specific, you can look for a way to do Black Guardian skip. Although that really seems hard. Because that would mean like not having collision or something. Maybe something with the cutscene, I don't know. Doesn't seem plausible. Alex. Ed Skip. Did reload and recover during reveal not say timing max? Um, I actually I couldn't find any way to like measure that properly. I just skipped that part. I tried, but I just find it hard because you have to set up the the free cast, and that's like 2 seconds, and you can't really move during that. I mean, you mix two spells, but in the other road you also get like an extra reload. Um, does an extra reload matter at all or not right now? Well, with the new guardian, it doesn't matter too much. You don't get an extra reload, but I find it kind of hard to measure that because I don't really know what to do on that part. So I decided to don't load at that just because I didn't know what to do. Yeah, so about 2 seconds. Um, Going 3. So this would be like 44, 42 instead. Which is still amazing. So 42, and it will probably go up to 50 if there is a way to skip zombie entirely. Okay. Alright, I think I am tired. I think it's time to go. So that was good. If anyone can get me a reliable thing or like a good idea for the max part after, like with the letter and the assignments and the reveal and the recover all that, I can measure it on the next stream because I just couldn't think of anything that looked promising. Like faster, let's call it. So if anyone has ideas for that, I can try it on the next stream. We can measure it. But so far, this is looking pretty good. We have minute plus saves so far, right? Yeah, like a minute 4, a minute 2. And there's gonna be more. There's definitely gonna be more stuff. So, thank you for watching. See you on another day. Maybe even tomorrow. Because of the hype of all this, I'm streaming a lot just to keep up the pace. But we'll see. Bye bye, everyone.